Hi, this is Amy Hughes, and I wanted to welcome you to Environmental Science A and Environmental Science B. I'm going to do this video for both the classes since they're both structurally the same, and I'm really just going over the structure of the class. So that's why I'm putting these two together. So what I'm going to show you here is how we go down the units in order and the lessons in order. And so you're up here at the welcome video, so you probably already figured that out because you're up at the top here watching this welcome video. Right after this video I'm going to have an assignment, and it's a very simple assignment of just writing about a paragraph of just what you learned in this welcome video. I want to make sure that you watch the video, and I also just want you to include any additional information about you, like maybe something about your learning style or something, or some kind of challenges you may have that you might want me to know about. So you'll click down here where it says open, and then you can write what I'm asking you to write here in the comments section. You're also able to create a document, a Word document, or OpenOffice is a free software that you can download from the internet onto your computer. That is also, it's very similar to Word document. Or you could use Google Docs and you would just share the Google Doc file with me. You'd have to share it to my email address. So any of those ways work. If you're going to use a Word document, you want to click here to attach, and you're going to browse your computer, find it on your computer, and then you'll submit it. So that's how a Dropbox works. Down here you'll find my office hours and my contact information. So here's where you would find my email if you were going to use it for to share a Google Doc with me. Here's my phone number. The best way to reach me though is through email, and these are the times, these office hours are just my times when I'm working, usually at home, and sometimes I'll still check emails and such on the weekends in the evening, but the time that you'll always should expect me to check my emails is on these times that I'm noting here. And I'll also have a support session once a week. They'll be, right now it's this, but it may be a change, so just look here to find the updated. It's also on the SPS online blog. So if you can't make it to this session that I have, you can always make an individual appointment with me, and we can meet at Gateways or Thurston High School at a different time. Here's some ideas for note-taking. So these are great ideas. This one kind of helps you write your notes in a more visual way, and it teaches you about why that's important. And it talks about how to create an ideal study environment. So you could take a look at this. You're not required to take notes, but if your grade drops or if you're not doing well in the class, I may suggest that you do that. And then you have your units here. You have 6 units in Environmental Science A, and you'll always start off every unit, no matter whether you're in A or B, with a video assignment. And what that is there'll be topics that you'll watch videos on. This topic is the 3 types of rocks on Earth, and I put 2 videos there on that. Then I put another one, groundwater and its importance, and I have a couple of videos on that. And then 4 layers of our atmosphere, and I have 1 video on that. So you'll watch those. So you'll have 3 summaries total on each of the topics, and that will take you 3 days, because each topic I'm thinking will take you about a day or just an hour to watch the videos and then write a nice summary. So a summary is going to be more of just giving me the main ideas. You also want to give some examples and details and drawings that relate to the main topic and the key points, but please don't go into where you're just giving every single detail. You just want to do some broad thinking about what these videos are saying, so that it just helps you to organize in your mind what these topics are, because these are the topics of the unit. So once you have that visual in your mind and you've created a summary of these videos, then you're moving on to going on to the lessons, and that'll help you prepare you for the lessons. So then on this one you only have 3 lessons to go through. You have to pass at the end of each lesson. There's an assessment, and you have to pass it. You can take it as many times as you want. You have to pass it with a 70% or above. It's not part of your grade though. The post-test, however, is a part of your grade, and you only have 2 chances to pass that one with a 70 or above. And if you don't, this is very important, you need to email me and let me know that you haven't passed it, because I need to find out about that through you. I can't see when it's your second time and when you're ready to your test isn't getting reset anymore because you've already taken it twice. So you have to tell me about that. That's very important that you communicate with me so you don't get stuck there. Then lastly, you have the Unit 1 discussion. You have this at the end of every unit, whether you're an A or B. And what I do here is I give you a video about something that's really provocative or something of our time that has to do with an environmental issue. And so then you're going to just answer the questions that I have up here and give it some thought. And a lot of students really like these because it really opens your eyes to some of the things that we really need to think about and how we're dealing with the earth. So there's going to be one project here, and I want you to keep this in mind. It's towards the end, and you should take about a week to do it. There's an overview of the project, and these are the directions of what to do. You're going to make a PowerPoint on a biome of your choice that has some kind of environmental issue. And it explains the whole thing here. It even tells you what to put on each of the slides of the PowerPoint. So it's pretty straightforward. And there also, for this, I'm going to have you, and this is also for Environmental Science B project, it's going to tell you about this idea of downloading Screencast-O-Matic. And what that does, Screencast-O-Matic, is it actually, and here's a link to it right here, you can actually do what I'm doing right now. You can, with a camera that's on your computer, you can present your slides to me. You don't even have to have a camera on your computer. You could even do it without having your face, like I have my face here in the screen. You could do it without having your face in the screen, but just me hearing your audio. So hearing your voice, and you're basically presenting your PowerPoint or your presentation if it's on Google. Google Docs also has a PowerPoint type program called Presentations, I believe is what it's called. And so you're just going to present that to me as you would if you were in a classroom, but you're just presenting it to me through the computer. So both of those will have that element to it, and you'll find out more about it when you get there. And that's really it. We got a review test and a final discussion. So if you have any questions more about how the class is set up, and of course if you have questions on the content as you go along, you're always welcome to contact me, and I'm available to see you and to talk to you at support session as well. So I hope you really enjoy this class. Most of the people that have taken the class really like it, and they've learned a lot from it, and they really start to understand some of the larger issues of our time on this planet.